This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. And anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, please hit the like button, the subscribe button. Double check your notifications are on, because they are definitely attacking the channel. I'm getting comments from people every day telling me they're being unsubscribed and all kind of other nonsense that these bad actors are doing. Listen, everyone knows by now that there was a Zelle outage that affected a lot of banks. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Truist, U.S. Bank, and I think another bank also. But here's the thing. I don't think this is an anomaly. They're trying to say that the Fizzer system had some issues. I'm going to tell you guys something. These banks are having liquidity issues, and they constantly have to move money around in order to stay afloat. If you guys didn't know, there's no minimum amount of cash that they have to have on hand. Okay, before there was a minimum amount of cash they had to have on hand, but now, because they control the FDIC, there's no minimum amount of cash that they have to have on hand. They can have zero cash on hand and loan out all the money. So when you have a limited amount of cash on hand, and then you have your depositors trying to do transactions and the money is not available, that's when you have outages. And I believe we're going to see more and more of this. You guys saw what happened with Citibank, and now it's happening with Zelle. And I don't believe that this is an anomaly. I believe it's going to continue to happen because these banks are having liquidity issues. They are over leveraged. That's one. They've got a lot of loans out there that nobody is paying on. And that is money that they had counted on coming in to keep their cash flow going. But people are not paying their commercial real estate loans. They're not paying their credit cards. They're not paying their auto loans. And you know they're not paying their student loans. So a lot of these banks have to move money around in order to have Zelle running properly. And when they don't move that money fast enough, that's when you end up with outages. Bottom line is this. I believe, in my opinion, that a lot of these banks are in trouble financially because they became over leveraged. They lent out too much money, and the FDIC let them get away with not having any capital requirements. And because they don't have any capital requirements, and you know they have no problem risking everything, because if they go down, they expect our tax money to bail them out, while all the CEOs of the banks walk away with golden parachutes and $20 million bonuses and things like that. But a lot of that is coming to an end because shareholders want to claw back those bonuses, and they know that we are sick and tired of using our tax money to bail out banks because they got greedy. And I believe the reason we're seeing these outages is because the banks have no capital requirements and their liquidity is running out. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think this Zelle outage was an anomaly, or do you think it was because there are no capital requirements and the banks are running out of money? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.